algebra on this problem, but we use essentially momentum conservation and the conditions for an elastic head-on collision. So for a head-on elastic collision, by equation 9.8 or 9-8 in the book, we have that VA minus VB initial velocity is equal to negative VA prime minus VB prime. And so our first task will be to make write VA prime in terms of the other variables, and then VB prime in terms of the other variables, right? So first step, or the first part, is VA prime. So VA prime is equal to, or right. So let's well, first we want VA prime. So let's write VB prime in terms of the other ones. So VB prime is VA minus VB plus VA prime, right? And so we plug that into the momentum conservation equation, which is MAVA plus MBVB initial momenta is equal to final momenta MAVA prime, assuming the masses are the same, plus MBVB prime. And so VB prime is, and so this turns into VA prime plus MB times VB prime, which is VA minus VB plus VA prime. So what we have here, therefore, is that MAVA plus MBVB is equal to MAVA prime plus MBVA, writing out all the terms here, minus MBVB plus MBVA prime. Okay, and so we want we want VA prime first. So VA prime, taking that common, times MA plus MB is equal to everything else. And so everything else, we want a term that takes VA common. So that would be VA times MA minus MB plus VB, MB plus MB, so times 2MB. So we divide both sides by MA plus MB, and lo and behold, VA prime is equal to VA times MA minus MB over MA plus MB plus VB times 2MB over, again, MA plus MB. And that's the first part. Okay, using a different color to write out the second part, part 2, we want, this time, for the first part, we wrote things down and we found an expression for VB prime. Now we're doing it for VA prime. So that's VA prime is just VB prime plus VB minus VA. And so, therefore, in the equation, in the conservation equation, you have MAVA plus MBVB is equal to MA times all of this, times VB prime plus VB minus VA, minus MBVB prime. And so we want to make VB prime the subject, and that is VB prime is equal, let's just write down VB prime times MA plus MB VB prime right, MA plus MB is equal to VA times 2MA. Whoops, I meant to say that there would be a positive plus MB VB prime there. Sorry about that. Anyway, so MA plus MB times VB prime is equal to VA times 2MA plus VB times MB minus MA. And we divide both sides by MA plus MB, and again, you get the right expression. VB prime is equal to VA times 2MA over MA plus MB plus VB times MB minus MA over MA plus MB. And that's a wrap.